Angel has sacrificed a lot to make sure that her family is okay. But on the side of the family, it has caused them a lot of trauma. I mean, your mother standing in front of you to watch you deny her right in her presence can only cause a lot of pain. But I'm glad that the mother has also seen that it is not her fault, that something is prompting all this. Angel has not been this type of person. Kizito thinks that Angel is so soft and that she cannot act, but he doesn't know that Angel could have a backup plan. She just wants to execute it in the right way so that it will not affect the family. After what happened in the last episode, that the mother finally got home after Angel denied her in her presence. She got home and was crying. On this episode, Angel actually went to the mirror to look at herself and what she has, become after these few weeks of getting married to Kizito. And she saw the bruises that Kizito has given to her, all the pain that Kizito has caused her in this marriage. And she was like, oh no, what has happened to me? I am suffering in this marriage. This is not me. This is not me. Oh yes, Angel, this is not you. You are just about to lose yourself because you are married. This is not what marriage should be. Marriage is a union that needed to, be a place of peace, that you can actually enjoy yourself with your spouse and all that. But in the case of Angel, she is suffering, receiving beating every single day from the hands of her husband. This is not marriage. Angel should better execute her plans early enough before it's too late. I know that Angel is pregnant. She's looking out for her child. But you cannot allow your husband give you all these rules that you cannot keep. I mean, what will happen to you? I keep saying it. If the family that you are turning your back against, if something happened to you, who is going to come for you? Your family. Is it the people that you are turning your back against that will later come for you? Kizito only wants you to have a relationship with him. And Kizito can wake up one day and put you out of his house. What will you do? Will you now run back to the family that you abandoned? Kizito looks like somebody who has been hurt a long time ago, and the pain and the everything is still there haunting him. And that is why he behaves sometimes like somebody who is on drugs. Kizito's brother came back, to meet with the mother. While they were trying to discuss, Kizito's brother said he's back to fight for the sister. That since the sister cannot fight for herself, he is here to fight for the sister. But the mother has also told the brother that she is surprised to see that her sister denied her. But she knows that all this is happening because Kizito has forced her daughter to do it. Now she's crying because she has known the kind of pain and torture that the daughter is going through right now in the hands of Kizito, who is supposed to be a loving husband. And Angel brother was like, Mama, I am here to fight for my sister Angel. I will fight for her. Even though she is doing all of these things, I know that it's not from her heart. I will fight for her. In fact, I know that it will be a bad prayer, but for me, I want her to have a miscarriage. She should have a miscarriage because how can Angel give birth to a family like this? If Angel eventually give birth to a child in this family with the way Kizito is behaving, that child's mental health will not be stable. Because watching your father beating your mother every single day, when the child grows up, he or she might want to stand up for the mother. And the father might also, beat him or her, to a point that they can no longer handle. He might end up killing the children. So it is even better that Angel loses the child, which is so painful, which is not something that anybody should pray for. I rather even would say that Angel should leave this marriage because it is not a do or die. You cannot force yourself in a marriage that is about to kill you. Just 2 weeks into a marriage, you are already receiving a torture of about 20 years of marriage. And you think it's something that you will be able to handle. It is not something you can handle. So the best thing for Angel to do right now is to come out of this marriage now that it's not too late. She does not want something that happened to her to repeat itself in her own child's life. That is why she was actually, pleading with Angel to stay in that family and not go out of the marriage, especially now that she's pregnant. But the brother still insists that if he takes him to go to Kizito's house every single day, he's going to be doing it to make sure that the sister is okay. He's ready to fight for anything. That Kizito cannot do anything right now because he's using Angel as a tool to actually punish them. Then in the morning, he had to go to Kizito's house. He got there, but the gate man was now a hindrance for him. That Angel gate man actually stopped him the first time, but he decided to beat up the gate man. Now, the gate man told him that, you cannot enter this house. that the last time you came to this house, I lose my 1 month salary. Kizito is that wicked. He does not even want to know or care about anything. He had to seize the gateman salary because Angel brother came into the house. But Angel, while hearing the shouts and everything, the brother yelling that he wants to see the sister, actually came out of the house and went straight to the brother and asked him, "What are you doing here? What are you doing here? I came to see you." But Angel said, "I told your mother that I don't want to see her anywhere close to me, that she should go and tell you that I don't want you here. So what are you doing in my house? You better leave here now." And the brother was surprised. But at the same time, he already know the kind of sister that he has, that he grew up with, that the sister cannot do this to him. So he already knows. And Angel was like, "Leave this place right now, and I don't want you to come back here anymore." A marriage that will get to a point that you have to, run away from your family to cut ties with everybody. It's not worth it at all. This is prison and not marriage. But the brother told Angel that he's going to keep calling and coming here every single day until Angel changes her mind. But Angel said, "You want to call me? Let me see how you are going to call me. After all, you can't even reach me." But the brother was like, "Angel, what happened to your phone?" Angel claimed to have changed her line so that the family can no longer reach her. But it is not true. Angel was telling a lie. All this suffer and emotional torture just to make sure that her family is safe. But living a life that even your gate man will know that there is something wrong and will come to advise you. It is at this point that I know that Angel really need to do something about this whole thing. The gate man got to the house and beckoned on Angel. She called her 3 times before Angel could recover herself. That means it has resulted to a point that Angel is beginning to think, and which is very, very bad. And the gate man was like, "Listen, I know that you are my madam, and I don't have any right to talk to you. But you see that your brother out there, he is doing well. He is only looking out for his sister, fighting for you. Don't you think that you are overstepping your boundaries? That you can also get sacked by coming here to say this rubbish in front of me?" And the gate man say, I know that I can get sacked at all this thing. But I need to know what is going on, because this is not you. Listen, let me even tell you my story. That my sister got married and she was in a toxic relationship like this, that the husband beat her every single day. The bad thing there is that I was not as strong as your brother to fight for my sister. I allowed my sister to stay in that marriage. We all advised her to stay in the marriage, and now she is nowhere to be found. Whether she is dead or not, nobody knows. But that same man who has been torturing my sister has remarried, and now it is so painful that my sister is nowhere to be found. I don't want that for you. So see that your brother that is fighting for you, don't turn your back on your brother. For everybody who is around you to advise you to leave a marriage that you yourself know that is a torture and a punishment for you, it's about time that you make the right decision to leave this marriage. You already know that my oga is not okay, that there is something wrong with my oga. And Angel was like, "What do you mean by there is something wrong with him?" But the gate man seems not to tell Angel the truth of everything, because he might end up putting himself into another trouble. So Angel is left for you to figure out if your husband is okay or not. Angel's sister actually came back from the US after hearing everything that has been happening. She went and she knocked on the door, and the mother, came to open the door. The mother was so excited to have seen the cousin sister coming to the house. "Why are you here? That I'm so happy to see you, but though, why are you here?" But she had to explain to the mother that she had everything that has been happening to Angel, and she could no longer stay there because Angel is somebody that she cannot play with. She had to take a leave from her job to come down here and make sure that everything is okay with Angel. Now, Kizito thinks that he's crazy, but this lady too is another crazy being. She has money and she's ready to fight for her sister. Now Kizito is about to be put in his place. She's a woman and she's an action lady who is ready to defend her own family as well. Anywhere she goes, everybody will calm down. But all her effort will be seen on the next episode. Please like the video if you have not liked the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. I will bring the next episode where the whole thing will be for you immediately it drops. But for now, take care.